Actually, wait. Oh, this is cool. Can I see? Code breaker. I gotta. Do I? That must have missed me. Oh, I did see that. Shoot. I forgot something in here. I forgot to put something here. I need to drink water for this also. Alright. I'll try not to take 4 hours again, but I think because we're a little over the list and I've been watching new stuff. Can I randomize this also? Should be on shuffle. Okay. Do I just get right into it? I think I should. So one thing I didn't mention last stream that I'm looking at, oh, I'm not watching this. It's completed. So I did have this on here. Okay, never mind. We're good. But I guess it's not edited correctly as I didn't have it. So we finished on Prison School. So we are now on did I see, was it the golden that I saw first? I did see the golden animation first. I don't know. It's fine. Give it a 7. I really don't have much to say about. What is this? Oh, they even tell you when new things get added to it. Okay. Can I remove this? Yeah. Oh god. What is this? Get this out of here. It is very hot in my room. I might be dying. I'm not. I was gonna order Chinese today, but I'm not gonna do it. I have to remain strong. I probably should have, but whatever. All right. So what's the next one? Oh, we made it to Hyakaroren. Did I? I thought I know I was talking about this. I think I did see the second season. Yeah. Okay. Dang, so how far did I really go? Hyakaroren. But I didn't put Persona. Oh, because this is the bride one. I did see the second season. I was like, I thought I might have, but I didn't remember if I did or not. Yeah, we've seen. I don't remember enough about it. Yuyushiki. I know this. I vaguely remember this anime. I did enjoy it, but like it didn't leave that much of an impression on me since I cannot recall like a single thing that happens in this show. But I do remember enjoying it. So what do we got? Oh, a secret this one, this is a sleeper one. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Shrike and the Coffin Princess. So I do remember my life surrounding watching this episode or this anime. I don't know what happened, but the internet went out for a little bit. I think it was like about a week or so. And so what I used to do was the point is I had this anime and I watched it. Okay, we don't want to have anything incriminating, so I watched this on my TV through my PlayStation. What I would do is I put anime on my PlayStation and then I would watch said anime on my PlayStation on my TV, and this was one of them. I at the time I didn't know what to expect from this. I just thought I might have liked it, and then when I got to because the animation was great too. I'm wondering, was this the same studio? What's the studio who made this? Can I see that? Kodakawa. Bones? It was Bones? Is Bones in charge of Sentenced to be a Hero? I don't know if it is or not. Of course I'm streaming? Uh-oh. What's going on, mate? What's happening? I would have streamed earlier, but there was like a little miscommunication between me and my supervisor, so I went into my internship today. Bus almost ran off with my bike, and I'm home. I'm just doing my anime list also. You can probably like, you know, I am a head out kind of deal. If you want. I mean, obviously, of course, right? Oh! That is unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. Yeah, I'll have to get this done today because I won't be able to get this done past this time. Like I said, I'm going to try not to spend too much time doing this. Oh god, why is my mouse so fast? But tomorrow I'm going to be out for most of the day. And I know I won't be home until a little bit later in the evening. Check YouTube. Yeah, I just started. I literally just started 6 minutes ago. Oh, then you check YouTube and then you see this? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I can try to blitz through this. Oh. I saw... Okay. This is a show I actually did not like at all. I genuinely couldn't understand why this was rated so highly and people love this show. Like nothing ever happened. And like I said, I liked overpowered characters, but I don't care for the way that it was done in Overlord, I guess. It's fine, do what I gotta do. No, trust. The last one was 4 hours, but I still got like a lot of things I still want to do, so I'm gonna try and speedrun. But I don't imagine many people would want to watch a 4-hour stream of me talking about anime I've seen, unless their favorites are here and my favorite is one of their favorites, you know, that kind of deal. But who knows? So what's next? I think it's a sequel to Shaika. Yeah. Then I got my internet back because that's how I saw Overlord. And then I saw Shaika the Avenger Battle. I actually did not like the second season all that much. Like, I liked it, just not as much as the first season. I don't think anything was wrong that I can remember. I guess the direction of the story. Overlord has that one girl creaming over the MC. Albedo, yeah. Albedo was the talk of the town, and what's her name? The lamprey girl. Sheltier? Was it her? Or was that from Fairy Tail? Sheltier, she's one of those. Anyways. And then we actually saw the OG Persona. The Persona 4 anime was actually incredibly funny. Like, this shit... much higher. I give it a 9, honestly. This shit was so funny. Let's see. Owari no Seraph second season. I loved Owari no Seraph, but I'm not sure about like the yaoi undertones. I'm just not sure. Is this the second season? Like at first glance it was fine. Like you didn't really understand that was what was happening. But then it kept persisting, and then I was like, yeah, so this would be the second season. I've seen all of them, but I fucking love this anime. I'd give it a 9. I don't know if it deserves it. It was just this weird thing because his best friend got turned into a vampire, and they were like blushing at each other, saying each other's names in this very strange way. Say I love you. Now, the thing about this anime, and unironically, it's funny because this is being talked about right now on Twitter, which, you know, fuck Twitter, but some of the takes I see, and now that I'm forced to see them because Elon does the whole algorithm thing, and I have no choice, and you can't just block everybody. The point is, the talk is, why is it always boring person with incredibly attractive person, right? My friend and I had talked about this anime in great length, right? We did not care for this fuck ass. So okay, I'm gonna talk about romance anime real quick. It's just a problem with romance anime in general, and has yet to be resolved or fixed, right? Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes artists are able to I'll say writers are able to like understand. But I want you guys to think about some of these things. Like when you watch a romance anime, you can almost tell when there's a female author making a male character, or a male character, or male author writing a female character, right? They become, it's hard because obviously we don't live the lives of the opposite gender, opposite sex. So it's like, it's sometimes very glaring and very telling because of how the male characters are in shoujo anime, right? And I love romance anime to begin. Like, I don't care, right? I think, what's that anime that's going on that finished last season or 2 seasons ago? I don't remember the name of it. I wanted to watch it, but I really don't remember what it's called. Fuck. I can just do this, right? Maybe it wasn't this season. See, I read this manga, Chain Soldier. I want to watch the anime for Ren specifically because Ren is like one of my favorites in that show or manga or thing, whatever. But I like, you can kind of not care about fan service in a manga because you can read past it, but when you're watching an anime, they like to spend a lot of time focused on that, so it becomes harder to like not care, right? Where is it? Was it? Oh, it was Fragrant Flower, and I remembered it as I'm scrolling down. Was it this season or was it the season prior? My god. Anyways, Fragrant Flower, if you guys don't know what that is, what I hear about this show is that a lot of people said that the mangaka wrote the male characters from the perspective, or wants from the female like perspective, right? And men in a lot of these anime or manga are just not this way. Now, I will say there are exceptions, like Dress Up Darling. Gojo feels like he's just like a normal dude, right? Dudes like that do exist, and that's definitely like, he's like, people like him are out there, right? But the way that people described a lot of like the characters in the show, how emotionally mature they are, how just caring they are, and some of the things seem a bit unrealistic. Obviously, it's still like what is it called? Like when you're watching something for like the Say I Love You Is Your Goal. I see, and the thing about that show, actually, speaking of, to circle it back, is that we believe that the male character was not written like the scenario is just too perfect, right? You have this super popular, super attractive guy around his super attractive and super popular friends, right? And he's interested in this nobody, right? And that's obviously like the female dream, of course, right? And there's male, like the one I'm watching this season, what is it, with the Gyarus, who like the dude, I almost dropped it the first episode, speaking of that, because the main character was like, okay, relatable otaku, how is it? Not to me though. I would say not unattractive, but uninteresting otaku who likes obscure anime, finding friends, right? It's like it's just like, I don't care, right? But this guy likes fucking the cartoons aimed at small girls from like the ages of 7 to 13, and I'm just like, oh no. But it's more about the experiences that they share that's more relatable for me. But like, I really like the character designs also. I'm talking about that. But like, the male fantasy, female fantasy, that's what it is. That's what I was looking for. And it felt like with Say I Love You, it's like, there is no universe where someone who looks like this would just be with, like, the story is fine, right? I think the story is all right, right? As a romance, it does the job I wanted to see. But like, from the perspective of like, obviously it's not real, right? It's just anime. But it's like, it's so unrealistic the way that it was set up, and it just bothered me. Don't even like the main guy, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, we're here for a romance, we like the romance, and the romance did a good job. It's just that the dynamic is so uncanny. It's like, there's another anime that's coming down the list eventually I'll get to, that's like that, and I gotta talk about that, because I hate, like, obviously it's a shoujo anime, it's a heavily shoujo anime, and obviously I'm definitely not the main target demographic for it, but these things, I point them out for both the male power fantasy or the female power fantasy kind of thing, right? Because it's just equally grating when they're both egregious versions, right? A male from a female perspective just does not act that way, and most women from the male perspective just, like, it's easy to write from our perspective, our experiences, but to write a female character who goes through change and grows up and learns and stuff, like, it's just a completely different thing that we will just never understand. So it's like, it becomes very, very, very unrealistic and just not uncomfortable, but like, it makes me like do the Excalibur face from Soul Eater. Alright, so the next thing we have is Special A. Now, I remember watching this anime when I was supposed to have been studying for like my finals, and I was like, you know, I studied 30 minutes for quite a bit of time. I think I deserve a break, and I watched the whole season. So I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was anything special. It was fine. Oh, welcome back. You come to see me talk about that anime? Which one is that one? Fragrant Flower? Or, what's it called? Say I Love You. So now, I don't think I need to explain anything for this one. There's nothing that needs to be said. Nothing that needs to be said. If this is one of those, if you like anime even a little bit, watch this. This shit goes so beyond what the story is showing you in the beginning that it's so, to me, this is a transcendent kind of anime. It's too good, right? And I don't blame people for believing it's overrated, but when people say that, in my mind, I go, maybe, you know, they would argue 2 + 2 = 5 too. I mean, but hey, you know, that's just me. Jokes aside, a little bit. This anime, like I said, because the themes become much stronger, much more powerful. Once you get to like episode like 18 or 19, whatever episode when Katsuragi goes back with X character and does that thing, right? Once it gets to that point, the whole show completely flips. 9 out of 10 for your feelings? Yeah, fair enough. I'll allow it. Nah, because it's like that shit. Once you get towards the end, it becomes like, okay, you could also argue, right, if you don't have any way to connect with the anime, it becomes like drivel, right? You could be like, roll your eyes, who cares, shit is overrated, nothing happened. But like, for those of us who could connect with the end and draw our own like themes and life experiences and personal things that happened and tie it with the ending of that anime, it becomes such a masterful experience. And I'm like, oh my god, and it's like, okay, like I said, understandable, but I think if you cannot connect, like, obviously it's very difficult, right? It's gonna be very difficult to connect with the last couple episodes, last 4 episodes I think it is. But like, if you do, the anime just jumps up in just everything. It escalates by a lot. I can go on for years talking about this, but I'm not. Now, another one of my favorite anime. So, unbeknownst to a lot of people, right? I talk about this, is very rare that I get a chance to. Now, okay. This is not by any means, how do I say, primarily a romance anime. But to me, now, and I have to explain this, I have to talk about this anime. This is an anime I have to talk about in length, alright? Because this is an anime that I watched with my family. Everybody tuned in for this. My mom sat down and watched the entire, all 3 seasons with me. We sat there and watched it straight for, what, 2 days? 2 or 3 days? And we just, my brother joined for the 2nd season, and I have to talk about a lot of it. So like I said, this is typically like your air quotes harem whatever anime, right? And who cares, right? I downloaded this on acquired it on a whim. All right, I didn't have any prospects, I didn't have any hopes, I didn't have any, like, how do I say, like I didn't have any care for this when I downloaded it. It was just like, all right, I see the title, I see the synopsis, downloading, acquired, procured, whatever. Anime. Which one? This one? I'm gonna take your knees. I'll take all your knees. So the main girl. So I don't want to spoil it. I really don't want to spoil it. Let me see if I can actually find this though. There's one thing I will spoil though. Let's get this one. We're not gonna watch this. Okay, let me see. And I still remember this title of the song that's in the anime. This shit. All right, I'm gonna play this. So when I edited the last stream, I had to delete the one where the girl was like going on about how she doesn't understand. I had to delete that part, unfortunately. But like as we're here and experiencing it live, I'm gonna play it. And if I have to go back because it's like this cannot be seen in other countries or allowed because of X, I'll just delete it. Anyways, knees might be better than yours since you're working on them. You'll loan them. All right, fair enough, understandable. So for me, this anime means a lot, right? Like I said, my mom watched the whole thing with me. My brother saw a couple of a couple episodes of the second season. So I'm gonna describe this plot because like it's on the surface, like it's whatever. Who cares, right? Basically, Arima, this main character here, right? He's only good at, you know, Galge, right? And that's Galge, right? Or Galge. It's games where you have a tree and you have to get the girl interested in the main character and you get with the girl, right? It's like you pick choices. It's like the one Nikkei event. I guess Nisekoi too, to some extent. Kinda. It's like Jesus, I already forgot the anime where Magikoi, right? Like Magikoi, right? And he's good at those games. So there's a girl named Elsie, right? She's reminds me of Momiji quite a bit. She's a goober. She's literally a goober. That's it. That's the whole character arc. So anyway, she's like a demon, and you have to save girls who get not corrupted, but like I want to say infested with this evil spirit, and he has to purify them to get the spirit out. Otherwise, I forgot something happens. I can't remember the plot too well. Point is, she misunderstood how good she thought he was the Rizzler, right? And he's just not. He doesn't interact with any of the girls, but she believes in him, and now they're bound to each other, and now he has like this choker that will kill him if he doesn't actually do these things. And so they have to work together to seduce these women and then toss them aside like yesterday's garbage. But that's not what happens. The first girl, oh my god, it's I can't explain the plot. I don't want to because it's a lot. I don't get into it. Basically, he goes through each and every single one of these girls. All of them. There's a lot of girls. There's a lot of seasons, and he goes through and saves them. There's the first episode, and the reason why I love this so much as a romance anime, that I have to specify that as a romance anime, personally, this is why it's a 10 for me. There's a girl, Chihiro, right? She is introduced to us in the first episode. She does not like the main character, but they've known each other for a long time. But as the series goes on, and the crazy thing is, her design in the first season was to be a nobody background character. She was supposed to be like this uninteresting, like irrelevant character. And then the second season, all of a sudden she gets this glow up where she looks like one of the main canon girls. I'm like, huh, that's an interesting thing. But their relationship develops quite a bit over the series, like over all of the seasons, right? And it's such a realistic and unfortunate thing, because even so, the second season, which was, how do I say, this is now Toyama also. For you, Chico, this is Lyria, the one who voices this one. I didn't like her in the beginning, but now that I know it's now Toyama, it works. It's fine. I like her, not that much. But anyways, the second season has the main character with Chihiro's best friend, by the way. Chihiro's best friend, because he was sick, right? And I forgot, that girl came to visit. She was like the athletic girl. She came to visit, but Chihiro also came to visit. So for whatever fucking reason, instead of telling her to leave, he hides her underneath his covers in his bed. And that's so I had to watch that with my family, by the way. So that was something that happened. And so anyways, the one thing that happens is when he helps the girls and gets the creature out of them, they turn into angels. All right. So I think it's because they have deities inside them, right? Once they are free from the corruption, they become the deities. And so you'll see the scene that happens. Chihiro makes a whole song about how she's falling in love with the main character. And so by the very end of it, because she understood, like, I forget what season it was that she learned what was going on with all the girls. And there was a part where the main character couldn't figure out if Chihiro had this thing in her or if not. He didn't know. He genuinely didn't know. So he had to like leave her out of it because he thought he was trying to protect her from all of this. She already knew at the time, but he didn't know that. It was right here. Okay, so first of all, he says it's ridiculous and I'm going home. Okay, can I do this? Unavailable? Okay, I can't translate. Something about I like you or not, I don't like you. So that's not the one that I wanted everyone to see. The one I wanted everyone to see. Okay, or I guess we'll do this. Hopefully I won't get nuked. If I get nuked, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is her best friend, by the way. These were like, I don't know if they were childhood friends, like these two. She's the idol. She was like, I think she was manga only, or was she like a couple episodes? I barely remember. But like, it's just, man. You got her, nah. High so bombastic side eyes. Understandable. To me, it's not about the harem part. It's not about like him getting with all these girls. To me, it's the emotional payoff of having Chihiro's feelings. Like we've gone through 3 or 4 seasons of main character and Chihiro, right? At first it was just a couple scenes, and then it became a little bit more, and then it became a lot more scenes, and then it was what happened here. It's like there's an emotional payoff that happens, and it was because I was able to like connect. Like, I'm not saying that's something that happened to me, but I'm saying like it's something that I could understand had I'd gone through something like that. Like, it's not hard to imagine. I mean, I don't think it's hard to imagine. Like, you have to be incredibly empathetic, I guess. But for me, it's not too hard to imagine a scenario where the person you like the most is running through all these different people. Like, for me, it's like if a girl I liked a lot was going through all these dudes and you got rejected. And it's just like, bro, well, I guess it would be a crash out for but like, yeah, so for me, it was like the height of romance. No, like, again, what's not shown, not the whole what he does to all the girls, like, it's not the rizzing up of all the girls. It's like I talk strictly of his relationship with Chihiro and nothing more. Of course, yeah, like it's kind of like if you include the rest of the anime now, then understandably it's very close to an 8, right, in the first place. But like I said, my mom and I watched the entire thing. My brother's seen parts of season 2, along with like all of us, and we talked about it. We talked about what happened like after episodes. We talked about like how we felt about a lot of what was going on, and yeah. So it's more sentimental for me rather than like how how do I say, not literal, reasonable, I guess, realistic. That's definitely a crash out. Villain arc about to start from that. Yeah. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So like, from Chihiro's perspective of her building up her confidence, and then like you see the whole development, and for me it flowed so well, right? I don't know if realistic's the right word, but I definitely say it flowed properly, and it does so much better than most, and even now, like romance anime, like till now, that I can definitely confidently say that their chemistry together made more sense as the seasons went on versus like a lot of romance. I mean, they only get one season though, so you got to tell like so many stories and so many, you know, chapters. So we have all of the seasons here, so I gotta just do them all in order. This is not the Tenri arc. I've seen them all. Oh, so here I'm giving them all a 10. Tenri arc is after that, which covers the one with the braids, the circular braids. Tenri Hun. This girl. Like, this looks like it's styled by the Monogatari artist. And then it's the third season. I think it was during this one when Chihiro realized what was going on here. Okay, which one is the third season? Oh my god. How do I tell? Is it this one? Because I have to look by the years. So that's 2012. Yeah, it has to be this one. Oh. No, this is the first one. Oh, this is the third season. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. So I gotta find the first one. I guess I should have realized it had these two here. It's this one. This is the first season. Alright. Yeah, because this was the rich girl who was too proud to admit that she didn't have money because I think her father died or something, and then she wanted to keep up the status quo. I do remember that. Oh, this was the librarian girl. But she was quiet, and he didn't know how to you see a girl in the library, how do you open? I missed those tweets because people were clowning people in the replies. Alright. Another low-key banger as we put the Nikkei playlist back on. I don't know if I recommend this in this day and age. I love this anime with all my... Oh, hold on, this is the third season. This anime was actually so funny. Unrealistic kitchen scenarios. If you worked in a kitchen, you could probably understand. In a not so busy restaurant, by the way. I'll give it a 9. This anime, so you hit Iroha, Popura, Yamada, Sato, right? That's Sato. Oh, my favorite. I don't remember her name. The girl with her eyes always closed, and I don't remember. He liked to mess with everybody. She only liked the manager. Yamada was a menace. Sato. Oh, Sato was trying to get with her, if I recall. Actually, can't the names are here, right? Yachio, yeah. Todoroki. Damn, her name's Todoroki? Interesting. Aoi Yamada. Soma, yeah. Oh, yeah, these were all of his main characters' sisters. Shirafuji? Kyoko. I just called her Kyoko, that's right. Mahiru, yeah. So anyways, she was afraid of men, and they try to get them to... anyways. Funny show. Very funny show. And this was the second season. Like, this day and age, I don't know. It's not an anime I don't know if I can recommend these days, but I still like it a lot. And this is when, I think the second season is when we learn about the main character's sisters. He has like 3 other sisters who are all older than him. Let's see. So we have all of those. Oh, we got Cuck 2. Cuck season 2. Hold on. You like NTR? You like people cheating on each other, not being faithful? Here you go. Watch this. Give it a 9. Season 2 of that. All right. Denpa Kyoshi. What is this? Oh, I remember this. I actually dropped this. I only saw... I'm not gonna call it bad. I call it average. I only saw like 3 or 4 episodes of this, and I couldn't care for it. I might give it a second chance now, because I'm a lot older, so I have a lot more understanding of like not complicated, more complex plot or characters, or I guess situations, right? This isn't complex by any means, but what I mean is like you're not so typical standard situation. But like as someone who's probably in this guy's position, okay, I'm not a physicist, so you know, but I don't know. I might give it a second chance. You remember White Album? Yeah. Okay. You weren't here for it last stream, but I talked about it in length. That I didn't even know you saw that, bro. Oh, we have another low-key anime. I was thinking about this. Oh wait, I'm not even typing anything. I was thinking about this after I streamed the first one. This anime. Hold on. Okay, this music doesn't match this anime's tone. What's the name of the song? Hold on. I just played this song actually to myself. I'm going to spoil the plots of this because I mean it's short. It's 12 episodes, right? And by the name of it, you probably wouldn't think that you'd be interested in it. Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat, right? Basically, they're supposed to make the MC some kind of pervert who looks at nudie mags or whatever, and then his female friend who only known him for like a couple of days admonishes him for it, and that's like the whole thing, right? But that's what they're trying to build. I don't know why they just start off with the like if that gets dropped after the first couple episodes, like the story completely forgets that he's like this. Basically, this Stony Cat, you make a wish to it, and it's like a monkey paw situation. So this girl had a lot of trouble like understanding her sister and like feelings and stuff like that. So she wished something. It was like something about relating to her feelings or emotions, and her emotions got completely stripped from her. So she speaks in a monotone voice from there on. And let me see if I can find this song. And she's trying to get her emotions back from the cat because the cat just stole it from her. This anime, like I said, on the surface, it seems like such a whatever, who cares kind of thing. But I think by the 7th episode, or 6th or 7th episode, that's when the shit starts getting like, oh, wait, there's actually so much more to this. And I used to recommend this anime to a lot of people back in the day. Because like I told them, hey, the first few episodes are going to be kind of... Here it is. Okay, so I got to get it in my history so we can listen to it on stream. Just to understand the tone that this anime had after a certain point. All right, so I'm gonna let it play out, all right? Because I actually kind of want to listen to this. It's 2 minutes. Maybe I should talk while it's... Okay, anyways. So, let me turn this down. Actually, let me turn it up. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. Basically, the main character knew these two characters' mom. But what happened was that the mom had died to an unknown disease, right? But the mom wasn't fit to take care of her children. So her children were actually taken away. Oh my god, there's a gif I actually want to find that I have to incorporate with this. There's one gif, and I'm praying that... Let me turn safe search on. Can I do that? How do I do this? I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually move this over here, and then when I find the image, I'm gonna I'm gonna put it back. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Holy shit. I'm so glad I didn't do that. There's a Jesus Christ. I am so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't I didn't do this. Oh, that would have been so bad. Holy shit. The thing is, this anime is not ecchi by any means. It has some scenes, but there's only one GIF that matters so much, that changes the tone of this whole anime by quite a bit. Let's see if I can find it, please. Please. It's like the single most important GIF that kind of changes the, like I said, this is almost like a dungeon meshi kind of situation where, like, you think it's all, you know, it's all good, everything's happy, everything's, you know, and then what happens is that there's a dark, not a dark turn, but like a quick turn in the opposite direction. Yuki Kaji voiced him too. That's funny. Yokodera. If I can figure out the mom's name. Okay, I guess not. No, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm fighting this GIF. I have it saved on my computer because it means a lot to me. But I don't want to have to open up it fucking, like, I have to find it too. Oh, Jesus Christ. If I don't find this GIF, I'm jumping off the bridge. You did not hear that from me. Bro, please. It's the most important thing in the whole series and nobody has this fucking thing. All I know, I'm just very happy I didn't put it over there. That's okay, what if I do, oh, safe search. Okay, I could have did that. Okay, I see how to do it. Let me see, what's his name? Yoto. Let me see. I can't see comments or anything, but understand that I will get to it shortly. Maybe I'm misremembering this anime. Where the fuck? I'm not giving up. Hold on, we'll put on some music. I'm gonna pull it. We're gonna play it back. I have to find this. This is very important that I find this GIF. They don't have the mom here. Isn't this the sister? No, that's the mom right here. Or one of these. Yeah, no, this is the mom, because this is the sister, right? Skasa. I like how her name has Tsutsukakushi Skasa. Oops, forgot the S. Oh, is that the sister? Oh my god. Okay, so it's not her. Tsukishi? You see how they all have similar names too? I'm gonna crash out if I can't find this gosh darn GIF. Basically, I'll just spoil it, I don't care. No, it's definitely Skasa. I think it used to be on Tumblr before. That's where I got it from. Skiko is the daughter. Skushi is the other sibling. Skasa is the mom, because Kasa has the mom in it. Anyways, all right. You know what? Fuck it. I can't find the GIF. I cannot find the GIF. It's basically. You was about to say the word. Yeah. I know, cause like I was like. Anyways, the point is, what happens in this anime is that when Yoto was a boy, like a small child, right? He got to know the mom, and he vaguely told her what happened. Like she didn't give him all the details. She just told him that she has children, they're just not with her. But we learned that she had a fatal disease, and so she wasn't going to live long enough. And I guess their family, because her family took custody of the children. And so basically what happened is Yoto, he spent time, because he figured she was lonely, and she had nobody. She had no husband, none of her family members went to see her. She was just off living by herself, working till her death. And he wanted to give her the experience of having a child and doing things with a child that she wanted to do. Now, she genuinely longed for having spent, like, raising her children and spending time with her children. And basically they spent the last months of her life filling that void. And there was a GIF where they're pushing each other on the swings, and it's so to me it's heart-wrenching because of how slow it was. Like, the video, like, it's not like they did it in a very sentimental way that expressed how much, like, the memory of it, right? And what happened is he made a wish to the cat that the children got the memories of being with their mom that he had, and he ended up forgetting everything that happened. And so she died, and basically these two grew up with his memories, thinking that they are theirs, right? And, like, over the course of the whole anime, you learn that there are inconsistencies with what they think about their mom. And by the time you meet these characters, she's long gone. And that, this is when the anime, like, it jumped up. It went from like a 6, 7 to like a solid 9 for me. And that's, I was hoping to find that GIF. But I can't find it. Like, I have it, and I can show it on Discord for those who are actually. Let me see. Can I find it? Do I have it in an easily? Let me see, because I'll show it on here if I can do it. I'm going to take the time to find this. This is important to me. I just don't know where it would be. Here, maybe? Maybe it's in this folder? I'm trying to see if I can find it. Or maybe it's not in this folder. I could have sworn it definitely was. I guess not? Question mark? So if it's not here, oh my god, where would it have been? Oh wait, is it under here maybe? Oh, look, Chihiro's in this folder. Look at that. I just saw something I didn't want to be reminded of. So for those who've seen me play, and by that I mean I know Duz and Chico, because you both saw me play AI the Somnium Files, the first one, and I have a picture of the one mom who had I don't want to spoil it for those who didn't see it or haven't played that game, because Jesus Christ, you need to. The mom, if you remember what her condition was, it's just a wave of fucking sadness came across me here. Oh, I want to talk about it so bad, but I don't want to spoil it, because that reveal was also gut-wrenching. Oh boy, cannot find it, and I don't know what folder it could be in. Wait, no. It's not in that folder? It's not in that one. I have to find it. Dude, I'm so upset. I want to show it, but I can't. All right, moving on. I'm sorry. I wasted all this time. Anyways, all right, next anime. Understand there's worth in this otherwise meaningless anime, to be honest. Question mark? What's going on? Why is it? Oh no, now my anime list is having some struggles. It was a while ago? Yeah, it was a while ago. I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time I might have to. Alright, Owari Monogatari. I'll give it a time. Oh, ooh, we got some bangers. Oh my god. Don't tell me. Is the site like going through something right now? Okay, I guess it's fine. Another. Okay, I guess it's fine now. If you guys have seen this anime, I don't know how you guys have felt about this show. I didn't expect this one to be as good as it was. So you've got, what is it, 6 Braves? But there were 7 people or something. Yeah, so there was a false hero amongst them. So once you, I forgot what the conditions were, but there was something that summoned you as a hero, but there were 7 people, but nobody knew who the fake was. And now, Yuki was Fremi. I remember Fremi, because she was the first person to trust the main character. So the main character is like a delinquent type, not delinquent type, but people thought he was untrustworthy, and they all were quick to kill him, or wanted to kill him. But it's like a mystery detective, not detective in the truest sense, but like you had to figure out who the fake was, but make everybody else learn who the fake was too. And when we learn the fake, now it might be obvious to some. They make it very obvious, like super early on though. And I had an inkling, like I wasn't sure. I was never one to like jump the gun, because I was never confident in my thinking abilities back then. But like I knew who it was after like the 3rd or 4th episode, but I wasn't sure. And once you find out who it is, it's like, oh, now. If you're familiar with anime tropes, it won't be surprising in the least who it is. But I will say, for me, who was not a veteran in anime, but I was very, I'd say seasoned a little bit. And I was caught off guard though. But I think I usually like to leave those kinds of things open. Yeah, but anyways, this anime was like a low-key banger, and I enjoyed this a lot. Showman Sample. I watched this when I was sick, and I ordered soup from my Chinese place. Watching this, I don't really remember much from it. I can't say. I think I enjoyed it when I watched it, but I can't say like it was something. Oh, we got another banger. Hold on. These are so now we're doing like anime where it's like, oh, it looks like your typical bloat anime garbage, right? But this one was by far the most surprising anime to me and my friends. And we talk about that. Chico, I think we talk about this too. I think this is the one that we talked about. But this anime, I didn't have expectations for it at all. If I can find the one scene, let me see. Is it Rakudai or Rokudai? If I can find the one part, yeah, it's this. No, it wasn't this, but it was. Oh, they did all of it. This one? Can I watch this all? Yeah, that's literally what I'm talking. Yeah, that's what this is. So yeah, so like this one caught me by surprise. I was not expecting much from this show, but basically the main character, like you've seen a lot of these anime these days where, oh, typical same like wait, yeah, you understand. So you understood the assignment. But it's like the typical MC's a loser. He's an outcast. Everybody treats him like garbage. But low key, the strongest character. You know, the blah blah. It's just, it's so, how do I say, generic that even by this, like anime like this weren't prevalent. Like they weren't super prevalent at this time, but there were enough of them where I'm like, who cares, bro? I'll watch it because I have nothing else going on. And I don't know what episode I was sold by, but this anime went extra hard. No, it was not this. Okay, it wasn't versus this guy. It was versus the class president or something. This one right here. And it just went super hard. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching actually? But this was like, okay, so I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah, this was a low-key banger. I'll give it a 9. Like, it just caught me by surprise. And everybody else watching it. We were just like, oh, all right. Oh, this is when I got introduced to Maggie. Oh god, if you guys have not seen Maggie, watch it. I have not seen Sinbad yet. Okay. This is very high quality though. Sinbad is voiced by Daisuke Ono, right? Jotaro, for those who are unfamiliar. And then you have... Oh, that's where you were? Mm-hmm. That's where you were?
Yeah. Well, earlier.
Oh. Fuck. What's her name? Morgiana. Now, I'm hoping that I can safely look up Morgiana. Because Morgiana is so cool. Actually, why don't I just do this? I did watch this anime for Morgiana specifically, but this character... So, Morgiana is from a clan of people who have very strong feet. And basically, she was very rough. She was a slave originally. And this guy was also a slave, and he's training her. Too.
どうした眷属費は負担が大きいから体術を向上させたいと
Okay, we're gonna go look at the tiger scene actually, because the tiger scene is the best way to showcase. We're watching. Is this in English? Okay, we're not doing this in English. So basically, the slave owners had gotten Morgiana. Uh oh. Yeah, I figured. That's what happened some time ago. Let me see. Can I... Is it... So wait, what happens? Does it say... Let me see.